Ahoy Voyagers, welcome back to HighFleet. We are on the hunt for a strike group that's in the area. I'm pretty sure they're headed north, but the latest intel said that they're actually south of our position. So we're trying to muster up some kind of force. I'm going to head up to Zephi, which was where they were originally spotted. Intel said that they were headed north, but now fresh intel has said that they went southwest. So we're going to attack this base here, grab some fuel, and try and leverage ourselves for a attack. Got our second destroyer. Got a visual contact on a missile. Oh, they must be there. We do have proxy rounds, so we should be able to shoot it down. There we go, nice shot. Alright, the missile carriers were last seen 8 hours ago. Ah, so this is a missile carrier fleet. Interesting. So that's who lobbed the missile at us, and there's a strike group to our southwest. So let's take these guys down. The dreaded anti-ship missile, the Hobart class, doesn't enjoy those. Almost taking the tip of the ship. Need to try and get below them. Bad shots. Push aggressively against him. We've got an APS system, but it is on the starboard side. It just works then, deflecting those two shots from below. Ideally, I'd like to put them all below the ship, so that we can protect that from fire without having to add armor. Right, boost away out of those shots. Got another missile coming in. Bad shots again. Trying to angle in from below. Running low on fuel. The Hobart class does not have great combat endurance. Oh, we've been hit by an anti-ship missile I didn't see. We've lost the entire port side of the ship. Looks like we've lost guns too. Or the ammunition that feeds them, more likely. Better finish this fight off. Now, normally I would redo that fight, but we ran pretty close to losing the Hobart last mission when the morale really tanked. Fortunately, we were able to bring the morale back through an event, but I wasn't keen to lose this ship over a mutiny. That would be terrible. Got a fair bit to find from this missile carrier fleet. It looks like a trade fleet is also heading off to the northwest. Let's try and intercept them with a different ship. Send the Jaguar out after them. We're already detected, so we don't need to rush this. Just chase them down slowly. We've got to get this over and done with so we can get some repairs done to the Hobart. Prize ship and her 2 escorts. Should be a fairly easy fight for the Jaguar. It's well protected all around. From heavy cannon fire anyway. Flare, flare, flare. We could use the, I think it's a 30 millimeter. Nope, that's not going to work for Seawiz. APS is protecting us from a lot of shots. Being taken down with their own missile. Prize ship is ours. I'll have to remember that. Those Palashes work fairly well. The shots that don't hit you are the best. We'll take the fuel from that site. Yeah, 37 millimeter. Yes, we need to break out the fast one, which is the Hobart class, to invade Timnath.
Roger that. Visual contact.
Oh, we've spotted something. What is it? Oh, more missiles. 2 of them. Oh, the Jaguar's on the ground too. Oh, this is not great. Trying to lift off the prize ship. Will it help? Will they target the prize ship? No, they're targeting me. Jaguar took a missile hit. The APS system's not active or not working against cruise missiles. It's too late. We just took 2 massive hits. Fortunately, we're still able to lift off. Hobart's arrived at Tinmath. It's all going down at the moment. We still have a strike group. Obviously, they launched some missiles at us too. Flak shells unable to stop the anti-ship missile to the garrison ship around the town. Should be a fairly easy fight. Second kill confirmed. Just got to get this third guy now. Now the Hobarts have taken a battering, but they still persist. They are costing a lot to repair. But I enjoy the playstyle of the destroyer type ship. Fairly fast, fairly maneuverable, lots of firepower. Not so well armored, but the intention is to get out of the way rather than be hit. And running away from things that we can't fight.
The enemy has been destroyed.
Target down. Let's get down on the ground. More loot for the loot god. Timnath Sarah. Search for survivors first. We can't afford to take any more morale hits just at this until we get everyone bolstered right up. We'll leave more radar emissions detected.
Welcome back.
Okay. So they're on their way. Elint 2. We managed to get the Jaguar and its prize ship back for 20,000 credits. Now we have the strike group coming in from the southwest. They are isolated from their defense. We need to get the Hobart repaired, or some kind of repair underway. We need enough fuel to get away if needed. Got our new radar picket. Let's repair her up to fighting standard, which I've made lots of blueprints here. I don't quite understand what happens there, but I'll work it out. Repair her up. That's the base model. That's the one with everything except the missiles in it. We only want to spend 12 hours max repairing. We might not even get that far into the repairs, but it doesn't cost you anything to abandon that repair and take off. You just take the parts with you. We can't launch a missile strike, so no doubt that strike group is heading to Sheethy. Supplies, top up the fuel, because this may be the last time we're here at the Hidden People. We may have to roll out to assist the crushing of this strike group with carrier support. The Tasman, our flagship, is able to launch cruise missiles as well as fighter squadrons. And it has point defense in the form of 100mm cannons. So a large point defense cannon, which we plan to use flak shells for defense if we need to. Out of range of a cruise missile strike. Probably out of range of an airstrike. Yes, so we will have to move out. They were last seen 16 hours ago, so they're probably halfway between those two towns. So let's break off the missile carrier. The Woomera class missile carrier, able to fire 8 cruise missiles. Let's take the radar picket. No, we'll take the missile defense ship in case they fire missiles back. And we'll head out to our maximum range that lets us still get home. Or we could just push deeper, stopping here at the fuel station. Yeah, we might do that. It's cheaper
Roger
there.
that. Good luck.
Okay, let's have a look here. What have we got? Bunch of ships for sale. I could probably afford a cheaper one. Got the Yars, another missile carrier. The Gepard, anti-aircraft frigate. Oh, we've got the Negev, the auxiliary cruiser. That's out of our price range though. This Hobart's in good shape, except it doesn't have a magazine to feed the top mount gun. But they are for sale here, so we can fix that issue. We are very susceptible to damage from the top port side there. There's 2 magazines. I may have to extend the ship out slightly, just to protect that magazine. But so far for this light raiding and skirmishing that we're doing, it's doing okay. It's mainly all up to my piloting that's costing us so much money. We've got another Gepard here. And they're pretty useful. If we're going to be fighting this missile war, we want as many AA frigates as we can to accompany our strike groups. I don't want to keep taking hits like that. Fortunate that it was just a ship that we've picked up along the way, the Jaguar. It wasn't one of our hero ships. Okay, so we will send out the radar picket. It's Elint 4 now. They're getting pretty close. We'll send out the radar picket and the missile defense carrier, I think. Our missile carriers are making their way to the fuel station. Tinmath Sarah has been conquered. We may have to head over there. Send a shuttle over, because both the shuttles are linked at the moment. And that can act as a light tanker. Top up this fleet. They can stay for a little bit longer there. Okay. Strike Group Ocean is headed towards Zephi. Danger close, Elint 5. They will appear any moment now, and our Jaguar is in terrible condition. So is the Hobart, but the Hobart's got its own propulsion. As soon as we see them, we're going to take off. We're already at alert status, so I don't really see the downside to being alerted again. Let's break away the radar picket and the missile defense ship. And we'll try and offer a target. Make it look like we're leaving this town. We might even activate the radar as we do so.
Roger that. Godspeed.
Sector search only, so we don't alert other fleets. We'll set the radar to their bearing and then set for sector sweep. One sweep. That was a funny emission. That looks like jamming. That looks like a jamming signal, as it's over such a large area. And both the radar picket and one of our ships, there she is. Yeah, so she couldn't hide from that direction at that range with the jammer. So we're almost within missile strike, but at least we have a true bearing where she's going now. Everyone else is at Elint 3, so that jammer is setting off a massive signal. That's why we can detect her from so far away. We'll keep that in mind. Elint 3 with a jamming signal is quite a substantial distance, nearly 4,000 kilometers. Right, let's link up the radar picket with the missile carrier. Let's adjust the sector search. Put it on to unlimited for now, just to watch what they do. Yeah, we've lost them again. We're being jammed. They should appear on the scope. That means they're coming in hot to Zephi. They are not taking the bait with our jammer. They either need to stop there, or they know that we have more fleet assets there. They're not concerned about a fast ship. We're almost ready for a missile strike. Let's turn back the radar picket to try and guide them in. If they're jamming us, our missiles will be affected by that. So we will try and use the fire control radars off of both ships. There's a radar picket has a fire control radar, and so does one of the ships at Zephi. I believe the Fennec has, the air defense one has a fire control radar. We won't make it there, but we have enough fuel to get to the town to the east after our strike at Ooze. Ocean was spotted 2 hours ago at 110, heading of 30. So we'll try and intercept course. We are much faster than that fleet, running at 500 kilometers per hour. We're picking up the jamming signal. It's appearing on our scope now. Alright, they've been spotted by the ground fleet. So they are within range, and it's reset our alert status. So the missiles are about to be loosed. 4 tubes. Missiles loaded. Target set. Fire tubes. Missiles away. 4 missiles will travel to the location that I set, and then active tracking. I tried to set it where they will be with as much accuracy as possible because I know the jammer is going to affect these missiles somehow. Hopefully not completely, but we have 4 missiles on their way. It's a shame you can't do saturation and just overwhelm them. They have to go one at a time. Maybe I should have 2 or 3 carriers launch simultaneously and see how that works. The missiles are on their way. We've been spotted still, and so the alert timer is not going down. Our fleet's going to the outskirts of town where we left this little fuel dump. It's going to come in handy. Give us some much needed escape fuel. Linking up with the radar picket and the missile defense ship, they will put the umbrella over the damaged ships while we pick up this fuel. Our missiles have been jammed. They're heading in. Still running on a straight course. The trackers are active. And if I've set the bearing right for those missiles, they should cross the town anyway, and hopefully that smaller detection radius on the missile will pick up the ships. I'm hoping they land. It says they're repairing for 15 hours. So they may have just been heading there as part of their duties. We've got a missile lock. Despite the jammer, cruise missile, but the anti-missile defenses are out. 5 missiles launched to try and counter that K-15 cruise missile. KH-15. Here comes the second missile. Interceptors are out. Had a couple of failed launches there. 4 missiles used up. That's for a total of 10 interceptors used. We need to fire more missiles. Tubes loaded, missiles away. Get the ballistic missiles ready too and fire them as well. They'll come in last from a high angle. 3rd missile up. She's used another 4 interceptors. It's 14. That really makes me feel like I haven't used enough. We've had 1 strike on one of the strike ships. One of the cruisers is hit from a spread of 4 missiles. A volley, I should say. Too many torpedo tactics. They have no shortage of interceptors. Maybe they're reloading them. I think this is the last of our KH-15s. That one's been intercepted too. Ooh. We just wasted a lot of money. I am underestimating the power of their air defense. Maybe my idea of using 100mm was not the way to go. Ballistic missiles are out. They'll come in higher and faster. Oh, still intercepted. Thankfully they are out of missiles though. Maybe this one will have some luck. And we have success. So we've had 2 missile hits from 8 launches. So Woomera is completely dry. She's had 2 strikes. Not great. 25% hit rate. And they can still repair. But I guess what our real intention was to offer up some venom. Trying to hit them while we get our damaged ships away. So we should have enough fuel now to get down to Sada, which is thankfully a shipyard. So I think that strike group is definitely going to repair that damage, but we are going to disengage for now. It did cost us a fair amount of money to do that. Upwards of 10,000 credits worth of missiles for 2 hits. But the strike group is out of action now for 90 hours. That's if they decide to stay there and repair the whole lot. I could capitalize, but I just feel like I'm too far away to really muster up a real attack. I mean, the carrier might be able to get some airstrikes through now that the interceptor missiles are gone if I don't take too long. But that jammer's really messing with us. Got Elint 2 all the way down here. And they're just jamming everything. It should jam their own distress signals too. Just for balance. Now, watching the funds there, 16,000 credits is pretty good, but it's not going to carry us very far. Maybe I should call some help in at some stage. Check out all these powers that I've been getting from the Tarkans I've recruited. And I probably need to take more advantage of intel. So those guys are getting away nice and clean. We've got a fleet moving out to pick up our missile carrier. We'll then move them over to Uz. They're just short of enough range. And we're going to have to roll out the Tasman at some point. We can't stay here forever. We're well out of airstrike range. We would have to move up to Uz as well. At least. Okay. Let's make it over to the rare modules merchant. We should be able to top up our missiles here, actually. Yep. Break the fleet away. Heading up the western side of the battlefield. 4 ships. Missile away. Try and take the first one down before he can wake up. Second missile away. Reply missile out. Want to dodge that one. First ship down. A little bit of overkill with the anti-ship missile again. That's okay. That one's gone rogue. So has that one, got shot down. Pretty free with the ammunition, but that's alright, I don't mind. Better to have them off the ship than lose the entire ship because you get hit. I mean, they don't cost too much, 600, and we've been finding a lot as well.
The enemy has been destroyed.
Shot him down. Well done. The fleet has succeeded at Narad. A bunch of expensive components to collect, and not enough time to collect them. We'll have to go for fuel first, I think, because that is going to explode and take something else out. So take the fuel, and then we'll take one of the Molots, or both of them. These guys are almost here. Fuel's safe. Let's land these guys and get them repaired. We'll land him on a large pad. We do have both landing legs, so that's a good thing. Makes it a bit easier. We'll try and aim for this 491 space.
300 meters.
Hopefully we should fit straight down. No, we don't. So we're going to have to take this one here on the ledge. Gently coax it back up, and then across to port.
Touchdown confirmed.
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Throwing it ready.
Okay, now the ship's at rest. Balancing precariously upon its perch. Repair it up to stock standard. We are missing a gun on the port side. Let's go 6.5 hours. Add the Palash probably too. That might be... Test that out, see how that goes. Didn't I already do that? I don't know. Having deja vu. Alright, Sardar. We need to keep an ear out because there is the strike group to deal with. Still at Zephi, repairing for at least another 60 hours or so. I wish there was a date clock, so I could keep track of the date as well. Even if it's just a mission clock. Top the fuel up, grab some missiles if they're in stock. Yep, we've got a bunch here. Let's take as many as we can afford. Looks like 5. Yep, 5 missiles in the tube. So that's how much that missile strike cost us, not including the ballistic missiles that we brought in from before the campaign started. Okay. Just having a think. We'll keep pushing up the western side, I think. Unless something goes wrong.
Over. Roger that.
Valuables left inside. I think we made a pretty good effort of clearing that up. Allow me to speak with you, Sahib. My family has a treasured coda. It is proof of our royal legacy as kings, and is forbidden to reveal it until the time is right. So, if any member of your family has a chance to become the king of Jurat, this quota will be its key? Haha, I thought so. My family guards it like an apple of our eye, but we do not know what it says. But when you read the old man's coda, I realized that it must contain a prophecy. Omar gives you a small box. Please tell me what it says. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb. So openeth not his mouth. Yep, humiliated like a lamb led to slaughter. -1 to force. He thinks for a long time before responding. Turn the other cheek? Isn't that what you people teach? He does not return your gaze. A bitter smile appears on his face. I am sorry, Sahib. That is not the way of our people. Oh, okay, so we lost some reputation with Omar. Sounds like we need to tell people what they want to hear to have success in the diplomacy side of things. They don't want to hear the truth. See, we've almost lost his support completely. Prince Faisal's come up a bit. Maximum support from the Admiral Dord. And this piratey fellow looking guy. Thank you for coming to see me, Nadir Bek. Can you tell me if there are any hidden cities? Ooh. The pirate snorts behind his mask and shakes his head. That is a strange question indeed, Grand Duke. Surely the Romani understand that secrets remain secrets because they're not revealed. The clan knows all. But what happens if everyone finds out about the hidden cities? Where will the clans refuel their ships? Where will the clans trade? If the governor's Noyans come and bring their doyens with them. The state of war has forced my hand. I must ask you for safe haven unknown to the governor. Somewhere where we can heal our wounds. Your hand has been forced, has it? Great mother of the wind. If a Sayadi Grand Duke is asking a pirate clan for aid, then you must really need help. The pirate laughs heartily. I don't care if the Isi clans crucify me for it. I'll show you a city of the hidden people. Well, that is fantastic. And hopefully it's very nearby. Preferably north. Oh, there it is. Hidden people. And it is not far from our repairing fleet at Sardar. And it's almost within range of the other hidden city. We can't take any more fuel, unfortunately. So we will have to make the journey there and perhaps have a tanker meet them just to top them up a little bit before they arrive. So that's great. That's our next stepping stone. And it'll let us circumvent this fleet here that's causing a presence that it's causing itself to be a pain at Zephi. They've already got a pretty good range. Doesn't really change much, adding fuel. Shipworks. Things are okay with those ships. Let's collect the fuel and then head up to Isa maybe. Or should we just make a straight run to the hidden people to prepare for the mothership arrival? Let's do that. And then once these guys are finished repairing, they've got 5 hours left, that's okay. We will form everyone up together and we'll head to the town of the city people. The city people, the hidden people. I am still learning this game, so I'm not quite on the ball. Right, taking off. We're going to head up to Hidden People Town. We will leapfrog our way to the nuclear reactor, and we shall make ourselves known. We'll delete away these old markers, because they are starting to clutter up the board. Okay, there we go. They do gradually fade out a little bit, but not quite enough. And I was putting them everywhere when we were tracking ELINT signatures. Jaguar is in all sorts of trouble. Look at it. Does it even have an engine? Or is it being towed? I think the only reason it survived is because there was a prize fleet with it. Oh, there's two engines. One engine fitted, and another one about to go on. Another two about to go on. So, if it flies funnily. Oh no, we crossed the detection range of this town, and there's a bunch of fleets here. 3 fleets, wow. How much of a rookie error was that? We just flew straight over the town. Like, hello, we're here. About to arrive at the town of the hidden people. Hopefully that doesn't lead everyone to us, because they'll report our bearing. It's alright, I think. I think it'll be okay. Although that strike fleet may fly out into the desert to discover what happened. Hopefully not. Everyone's rendezvousing at Sardar. All the activity has caused someone to get suspicious and think about calling the governor. We can't quite make it there, but rather than refuel, we'll just head out. And then we'll have the tanker meet them halfway, or just before they arrive. The Hidden People City welcome us with open arms. He promises to help our squadron with whatever we need. A couple of anti-ship missiles, a couple of anti-missile missiles, and a couple of bombs. Not as lucrative as the first Hidden People, but we kind of paid to find this place. So that's alright. Top up the fuel, and then as the fleet gets closer, we will meet. Silent strike alarm's about to run out. No doubt this is all those fleets there. Radioing for help or getting back to their usual activity. I think they were trade fleets. Imagine if they were strike groups. Just launch all their fighters after us. Average speed 90, following the route Kiriath. What? Oh, heading back. That must have been the garrison following us. Average speed 90, expect in an hour. Okay. Should we go out and stomp on them? Get all their prize ships? I think we should. But that does leave the question of how the mothership will get there. Alright, so we may have left it a little bit too long to attack those tankers or trade fleets, but we will anyway. So send out the tanker to meet the flagship.
Roger that. Good luck.
The radio keeps going off, and I'm just trying to ignore it. Yeah, we know they're just telling each other about the movements. Better check anyway. Winding up, winding up. It's that signal. We know where it's going to come from. Yep, so we can just save that straight away. Arrival in less than an hour, following the route Kiriath, cargo electric equipment. You already said that. It's twice you've said that now. Unless that's another one. Well, those trade fleets ran from us and then went back to town. Got lots in stock. Let's sell off some of the expensive components. just so we can get some repairs underway. There's a lot that needs repairing. The entire fleet's here now. That's a beautiful ship. Look at it. Wicked. Powerful. I'm definitely keeping that in mind for my own designs. It's okay to bring lots of armor then. Tasman's looking okay. We'll sell off that extra engine we don't need. That will keep it in stock for when we do need it, which is probably now to repair the Jaguar. No, that's only got maneuvering ones. Just repair this thing to stock standard. It just won't have any weapons. Oh no. It'll take 35 hours and $15,000 worth of components. We may as well just sell it. Let's sell it. It's sold. I should have stripped it first, seeing if that affected the price. It was too badly damaged, but at least we were able to salvage it. It helped us capture a prize ship, so it did get its worth. Before it ate missile. 2 of them. Terrible. Hobart will get back up to fighting standard. Get some missiles back in the tubes. A couple of repairs to the armor. Tankers are looking okay. We just need those extra thrusters on it. So now it'll handle and go better. And top up the last of those damaged modules. So the fleet's looking pretty good now. That's a lot of fuel. 14,000 tons worth of fuel. We'll be there for a while collecting that. We have thirsty ships. Lots of fuel is required. But we'll start spreading that need out a little bit and send out a squadron here. Once we've tuned in this radio telling everyone they're going home. There we go. Oh, now it's encrypted. We don't yet have the cipher for this one. Damn. Alright, that's okay. Close the radio. We will find those cipher keys. Let's send out the Kui and the Intrepid. Leave the Hobarts there to repair. Not the Archangel. Maybe the bomber? I don't even know. So many ships to choose from. I've got option paralysis. That'll do. The light tanker and the Intrepid will go and try and capture themselves some intel. Actually, I think I might send the Hobart. The Hobart. Had to have a think about it. I want to make sure I capture these, and there was a few ships there, so if I sent the Intrepid and I failed, we risk losing another ship. Just more radio station stuff, come on. These traders are super talkative. Just collect that one automatically. Yeah, they just won't shut up. Here they are. Lots of fleets. 2 prize ships. Oh, there's a couple of ships I haven't seen before. Let's get in there. They're not aware of our status. I decided to bring the Hobart because I wanted this surprise. Fortunately, they were on the ground, so we don't have to set off an alarm. And if I can get my gunnery on task, I will be able to capture 2 prize ships from this. Oh, massive damage. This is going to have to be a do-over, I think. We got too keen. Let's try again. 5 morale left on the Hobart. Waiting for the missiles to come up with proxy shells. Shoot them down. Okay, now we switch and kill these guys. Get around below him so his missile can't track. That one's down. Couple of hits, but not too bad. Missile out, flaring. We've lost the port side flare dispenser. I think I might have to stop putting my utilities inside those wing pods and just reserve them for weapons only. Yeah, come on. This is the light Hobart. It's only got the smaller guns and not as many at the moment. It's taken massive damage.
The enemy has been destroyed.
We'll have to take that one. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Alright, we've managed to capture 2 prize ships. Level 5 promotion. I think we will take Royal Guard. I've read that that's better for morale. And we want to keep the Hobarts out of morale issues. Take the fuel first. It's a large cannon here. It's the most expensive loot I've seen, I think. We'll have to put on protective suits to go there, though. Alright, let's do that. Okay, we're fueling up at the new hidden city. It's 12%. It's going to take a long time. 13,000 tons. Surprising that those guys even have that much fuel just laying around to sell us. Must be pretty abundant. Search for survivors. Oh, we lost that gun. I should have done it first. No. Bad news, Grand Duke. We've just intercepted a transmission from the Lord Governor. He has ordered every strike group to move to Kiva. If we take too long to reach it, he'll amass his entire fleet at the city. An assault on the city will be quite impossible then. This darkness is getting worse. And I have noticed, my Duke. I check the thermometers every morning. I mean, every day at 6 o'clock. Either way, if this continues, then he shakes his head. He's at a loss for words. I'll be honest with you, my Duke. I still can't make heads or tails of any of this. Yeah. The world has gone to hell in a handbasket. Served up. Ready to be crispied. Ooh, a tanker. A dedicated tanker. 25,000 credits. What else have we got here? We've got a Meteor Mark III. And a Flower attack corvette. That's the one with lots of missiles. Let's concentrate on building up the Hobart again. Now this place is right next to the hidden city, so we could just come here at any point and buy ships as needed. We've got a substantial bank now of 33,000 credits. So I may buy the tanker actually. Just so that my large ships like the Archangel have a dedicated tanker for them. Start making a heavy strike group. Because I just know that the Hobarts aren't going to be able to hold up throughout the entire campaign doing what they're doing. I don't know if I'll refit them. I didn't plan on it, but I may just add extra armor or something like that. But their speed is vital. And I don't want to replace them with a lighter, faster ship that can do the job half as well. We've got a Scarab. The Meteor Mark III, that looks fast. The Wasp is a light carrier. I've seen the other one, the Longbow. And the tanker. Let's buy the tanker. Just enough money. Do you have to fill it up? Does it come with a free can of fuel? No. Okay. Once that's topped up, we will... Or even we could just send it back now. We don't need it to stay around. But yeah, nice big juicy boy. That one never wants to see fighting. Ever. Hobart's got 15 hours of repair. Let's send them to the hidden city. We'll take as much fuel with us as we can.
Come back in one piece.
Alright, and she's off. Thanks for the new ship. Captured 2 prize ships and swapped her for a brand new tanker. Got intel stations coming back to full capacity. Maybe I should send out the scouts to collect some intel. Let's do that. You can almost make it there in one go. Oh, not quite. Not quite. So we'll stop at the fuel station. There's some fuel there waiting for us. And they do not use much fuel at all.
Come back in one piece.
Then we'll send the other one, which is longer range but slightly slower. Okay. Got a radio transmission coming in. We captured those 2 fleets that wouldn't shut up, and that was to their detriment. On the radio, complaining after they saw an enemy fleet fly over their heads not 12 hours before. Still encrypted, so they're of limited use until we find the cipher. The shuttle's going to stop in at Suva first because that's closer than the one we were trying to head to.
Roger that. Godspeed.
Sending that ship back to the hidden people. Ask for reinforcements, ask for intel, ask for funds, ask for support, ask for faster repairs. They're all different. Is that the maximum Tarkans you can get? Or can you just fully stack the board with them? Where's the nearest strike group? Oh, they're crossing the desert to get to us at Kiriath. Will they detect the hidden people as they fly past? That could be dangerous. Can we be detected at a hidden people base? Or is it completely unfindable? Should we go to and try and head off try and divert them away from the line? Will they cross the detection range of the hidden people? It's pretty far. Oh, they won't quite cross it. But that's very, very risky. Now I know that they can cross open desert to find you. I mean, it makes sense they would. Alright, let's try and send out a missile strike. And we want to set the line up so it crosses as much of the trajectory line that I set as possible. So it's most likely to hit them. Remembering that these guys were using jammers before. And it looks like we've predicted their course correctly. They're fully stocked with interceptors again. Second missile inbound. Interceptors out. 4 more depleted. That's 8 interceptors used. Third missile inbound. No interceptor missiles. 1 launch, but too late. We've hit. 1 from 3. 4th missile looks like it'll be intercepted. But not stopped. Yes. 2 from 2, 50% hit rate. That's excellent. Tempted to send another one, but I don't think I could estimate the course. That was pretty lucky. And as they pass us, that angle will get shallower. So I may have already... Yeah, I think this will miss. But it's worth a try. Yeah, it's a miss. Yeah, that was just a fortunate angle and a good prediction that got us that success there. 50% hit rate on our missiles. While they're in transit too, we know now that they have no interceptor missiles left. Quite possibly. If I send him to another intel station, he's just going to detect the same strike group. Oh no, we're out of funds. I don't want to push the limit with the Prince yet. We have great earning capacity right now, it's just... got to sell one thing. Lots of back and forth at the moment, I do apologize. I don't go into my play session with a plan, I just sit down and see how it unfolds. Alright, so we will stock him up. Or we could even head him to Resht this, the old fleet headquarters of the Gathering. Or we could go to Zemaraim. There's a lot of intel stations around. That might be his job going forward. Although they are dangerous. So I could also use that to draw fleets down south and just hide. Maybe? Who knows? It doesn't cost him much to refuel at all. And he's got 5,000 kilometers range. Alright, next up we're going with we'll take out a tanker and our other repaired Hobart. And we'll send them out to Gidi. There's 2 more intel stations here, so we could just have a real
Good luck.
intel farming experience. We sent the tanker in too. Forgot to split him off. Oh, we took a hit. Restart. Just got her out of the dry dock. Can't do that to her. Solid hits to the top, trying to take out the missiles in the flower class.
Enemy has been destroyed.
Took him down.
Target destroyed.
The 2 autoloaders going on the 2 different weaponries. Excellent. It's a noisy old bird. That was a nice easy battle. We got them before they knew what hit them. Lots of stuff to take. I think we're going to have to go with the crew. Yep, crew. We'll take this one that's worth money, because we need money. Oh, stop it. I just want to go out. Because we still have this strike group moving. And they are probably 30% of the way through their transit. Let's check the radio. I won't be able to read it, but at least I'll know where it's coming from. Found the signal. Tune the direction. Oh, it's coming from this fleet headquarters. So there is a fleet there as well. Hopefully it's a trader. If it's a trader, that would be great. If it's a strike group, we might be in trouble. Okay. Should I move towards the squadron or away from it? Let's go to Since we're so undecided, let's go to Turn on the radar for a quick scan. Nothing there. Ground radar's on though. Nothing there. Not within range anyway. What about these guys? Tempting fate here by turning the radar on, so we'll keep the sweep moving. No sign of them. One more quick sweep, just for temptation's sake. It was 11.5 hours ago and they're moving at 110. So they should be roughly there. That's just estimating maths. So let's send a radar picket out just to watch them transit by. If they do, they may have turned around after taking the missile strike. Take the fuel before it blows up. So the ammunition blows up instead. Send the Hobart out early so we don't raise the alert status.
Roger that. Good luck.
Because if they do that, the strike group will divert then. Alright. They did go away. After their damage, they turned away. Unless it's a different one. But I doubt that. They're within airstrike range. Let's do it. Airstrike. Try and maximize our damage while they're down. Yeah, ocean, they're repairing for 75 hours. So those missile strike did a fair amount of damage to one of the ships. But they are at a repair station. So they will have all the parts they need to refit their ship completely. So we'll send out anti-air squadron in case there are fighters. And then we'll send in a few squadrons of bombers and rockets. An assortment of weaponry. And then once the airstrike reaches, I think we'll call this episode. It's getting fairly long. We'll see how our airstrikes go, and then we'll come back tomorrow and see if we can finish off the strike group. My airstrikes haven't been super effective, so I don't hold out hope that they'll do a lot. I may need to just start massing them for one singular airstrike. Use the intel anyway. Shit. There's another one here at Geedy, directly north of us. Zemaraim? Are there any other squadrons that will cause us mischief? Missile carriers are there. Okay. As long as we're fighting them one at a time, we should do okay. We don't want to fight strike squadrons that have carrier or missile support. What we did before by taking out the missile carriers and then fighting the strike squadron was probably the best thing that could have happened to us. Oh no. Our scout's been detected. Escape. Escape. This doesn't have any maneuvering thrusters, so it's all eyeball. Escape! Don't get shot down! Dual barrel roll! Oh, we got hit! Peppy, I'm going down! Get to the retreat point. Alright, that was very lucky. That was a noob mistake. Noob. Alright, we still have our airstrikes inbound. But yeah, I wasn't meant to... I split them up, forgetting that the courier is much faster. Here comes the first rocket strike. Oh, nice. Before they wake up, we'll retreat. 2,500 damage. That was nice. That was probably the best airstrike we've done so far. So rockets are good. Alright, we've got a bomb strike next. Large caliber bomb. Managed to get away. Only 1,000. We shot down one aircraft. 2 aircraft got shot down. Oh no. It's $5,000 worth of aircraft. And this is our anti-air guys we don't want to fight. Turn away, turn away. I think we need to have those guys accompany our fighters every time. So we're able to launch a wing of 7 attackers and 2 fighters, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. We do need to extend the deck maybe. 1 or 2 bays. So we can have 9 of each. 9 attackers and 3 fighters. If you want to see what dastardly tactics I use to take down this strike group in the next episode, hit subscribe, hit like. Commander Tyrael out.